motion.
Can you speak to what happened on the high snap?
Just called for it and just was kind of a high snap.
Jared?
What did you see from the defense in the first half that also second half, that kind of stalled specifically the running game?
I mean, they played exactly how we thought they would. I mean, they were bringing ahead an extra guy in the box every play. We knew that, and that was just fit our game plan. We had a lot of checks to get away from their rotation, and I mean, I thought we executed for the most part. I slipped up one time in the first half, but for the most part, it was a lot mentally. But I feel like we execute. We were in our game plan as how we thought it would go, but they seemed like they had our number today.
Obviously, you are new to Syracuse. Would you describe this as the worst loss that you've been with the Orange?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Do you feel like the bye week kind of disrupted your guys' rhythm in any way, or was today just kind of mental errors? And
No, I thought we were excited about our game plan. We knew it was going to be a physical game, but we came out and we were running what we wanted to run, but it wasn't working today. They had a leg up on us.
What do you take away from this game and try and use for the next 2 weeks?
I mean, we got to be able to throw the ball. I mean, that's clear. They loaded the box exactly how we thought they would, and we kept running our plays. But we got to be able to throw the ball and have drop back pass out of different sets, not just out of empty. Because especially they bring 6 pressures, and we just we didn't execute today.
Were your issues, you think, Syracuse not being able to execute, or rather Louisville just shutting you down?
A little bit of both. I mean, obviously 3 points in the whole game, 60 minutes. I mean, that's not good enough. And I'm not going to speak for our defense, but we gotta continue drives, move the sticks, and we didn't do that today. It's just, I mean, we gotta go. I'm gonna go watch the tape and see everything that happened, but it was just, it wasn't working today.
When did it start to feel out of reach for you in the office?
Say that again?
When did it start to feel out of reach? Paper said that the game got away from you guys really quickly. At one point in the game, you kind of look at the scoreboard and think, maybe not today.
And when you're down 3 scores, I mean, obviously you're like, well, we got to go score now, and we still didn't score, and we kept giving the ball back to them and giving them a chance, and they did their thing, but I mean, we couldn't move the ball. I don't know what the stats were on first downs or third downs conversion. I think we only had 2 or 3 the entire game. So I mean, we just got to move the sticks. We got to figure out how to do that, and obviously we got to be able to throw the ball when they load the box up like that. And so we got to get back and watch and try to get a little bit more creative. But they had our number today.
Obviously, Mikel is on the defense, but when he got taken out because of that targeting penalty, was there anything that just changed on the sideline because he is such a vocal leader for the defense? Did that kind of just change the mentality on the sideline?
I don't think. I mean, we hated it for him, and yeah, everybody's like, we just lost a really important part of our team. But I mean, everyone was just next man up. Let's go. Make sure let's get a stop. But I mean, we all felt it. We're like, man, that's big. But at the same time, we're like, all right, let's go. Who's up? Let's go.
Any more questions for Garrett?
I don't know how you measure this, but feel like you were ready to play? You guys were ready to play today?
I thought so. I mean, we knew what we were getting into. We thought it was going to be more of a dogfight and more of a, how it was at BC, low-scoring game, running the ball, and then every now and then scored a big one out. But, I mean, obviously didn't happen.
It seemed, hearing from you earlier in the week, you kind of acknowledged that most of the improvement in the passing game is probably going to come in the offseason. What can you do over the next couple of weeks to just help you guys out?
We just got to have those meetings. We got to have those meetings. We got to find stuff that we can do that helps our guys, help me, and we got to hold up in protection too. I mean, I felt like just from feeling it. I mean, I got pressured a good bit, but I feel like those guys were going to the right spots. So, I mean, we just got to figure out something that we can get and be more efficient with is the biggest thing. I mean, this offense isn't really built off of having high completion percentage, and it's more of run and gun and throwing the ball around. But I mean, we got to be more efficient. Got to get the ball in the receiver's hands and be able to move the sticks is the biggest thing.
Time for 2 more. We'll start with Jared.
Looking at the away games this season, Ohio, FSU, Virginia Tech, and you obviously come up from a Southern school as well. You play in a dome when you're up in Syracuse. Was the weather at all an impact today, throwing the ball, hitting it up?
I mean, they played in the same weather we did, so I mean, they executed better than we did.
Brad, your last question?
How concerned are you that with this tape out there now that NC State and Pittsburgh are gonna see it as almost like an instruction manual to stop this offense?
I mean, we knew today we didn't look past this team at all, and we knew this team was probably built more defensively, scheme-wise, was more built to stop us than some of those other teams. But I mean, if we expect to see what we saw today in the next 2 weeks, then we just got to figure out and learn from it, and figure out what we're going to do, and we just got to stay together is the biggest thing. And I mean, there's a pretty good. We feel united in the locker room, and we're frustrated, and everything that seemed to could have gone wrong today went wrong. So, but we just got to get back and keep our heads high and keep moving forward. But love this team, and we still got plenty of time and plenty of opportunities to go do what we want to do. So.